Hello anybody, I am Alpaca Patrol, and this is JazzPunk. JazzPunk is a new game by Adult Swim Games. And usually, when I do these checkout videos, I say, oh, you know, JazzPunk is a blah blah blah, insert genre here. But I don't really think this game particularly has a genre. You could call it an adventure game, but to liken it to even something so, I don't know, innovative as The Walking Dead would be not really a fair comparison. Now, the game releases tomorrow, or actually releases the day that this video comes out on Steam, so you can pick it up there. And to give you a little preview, I really dig this game. If that's all you need, and you don't want to see any more of the game, because it is rather story-oriented, God. I mean, you can see where I made the mistake. Anyway, it's rather story-oriented, and perhaps you don't want to miss, it's humorous as well, so perhaps you don't want to see any of the jokes. If you want to know beforehand, without watching the rest of the video, whether you should purchase this game, I say yes. Now, because of that, I'm gonna start with gripes, the problems that I have with this game, which are very few. So, the main problem, if you go into the options menu, it looks like it was not designed for PC at all. The video settings, you have almost nothing. There's no advanced options whatsoever. Thank God at least it has windowed mode. So that's great. You have only quality options, which is fine too, because graphically the game is supposed to look as it looks. I don't expect them to have different, really advanced settings or whatever. That's understandable. That's fine too. That's not a big issue. One of the big issues, I can only control the options or this entire intro section with the mouse and keyboard. Now, I have an Xbox 360 controller plugged in. I'm not entirely sure if this is a fault of the game or a fault of my controller, but my controller does not work at all with this game at all. Which is fine, because I would have used the keyboard and mouse anyway, but the problem is that it puts all the controls in the controller, in the gamepad, and it makes it so that it's somewhat difficult to know exactly which buttons you're supposed to press in the game, because it'll tell you what buttons you should press on the gamepad. So that's a little bit of an issue. You can change the gamepad sensitivity, but really, and another major gripe in the options, there's no audio settings. I had to change the audio settings in my soundboard, or my sound volume mixer. So there's no sound options either, which is a little bit of an issue. But beyond that, I honestly have not found a single thing that I dislike about the game. Beyond that stuff. And that's really just option stuff. I mean, that's mostly stuff that's not super duper important. But anyway, we're gonna get into the game. And part of the reason that this intro section is so long, we're already at 3.5 minutes, and I'm sorry for that, is because I'm not gonna speak for the next minute or so of the introduction of the game, because the intro to this game is long and gorgeous. Super duper beautiful. So I'm gonna shut up during the whole thing. There's not any dialogue that happens at the very beginning, but I think you should watch it and get an idea of what the game really looks like, just from that, without me saying anything. So without further ado, let's start JazzPunk.
Half 43, Manchester. 23, number 25. 41, Milford. 44, Milford.
So we are now in the world of JazzPunk. You've just witnessed the intro, and I think that gives you a general idea of the art style of this game. It's sort of a retro Andy Warhol fever dream. It's a pop art, abstract, secret agent game where you play as this weird, strange, angelic figured creature that is hard to really fully understand. It seems to be set in the Cold War era United States. Well, not necessarily United States, but you seem to be a secret agent of some kind. I'm just walking around and, you know, as you can see, this room is spotted by white, black, and the primary colors, which obviously is on purpose. I think this game does an amazing job in art direction. Beyond anything else, the game is beautiful. I mean, especially if you saw that intro. And now, the intro might not make sense to you. It actually makes more sense to me the second time through. I didn't actually realize what was happening in the first one, but in the intro. But it is in fact a cutscene to kind of give you a background on what's going on. But let's see, Reginald Aubrey and Fressenden Touring Finances. So we're in Darlington. Lorenz and Koch, or Koch. That's how you say the Koch brothers. Quantitative accounting. And what is this? Carter Fairfax Import Export. So we get a general idea. We're in some sort of office building that kind of looks like a subway in some way. And uh-oh, we've entered into...
The director will be right with you. The director will be with you shortly.
So you get a general idea of what this game looks like now. This is the kind of character that you're going to see throughout the game. This is what they look like. Why? I'm not sure. Is it symbolically influenced? Probably. I mean, honestly, there's probably a lot to analyze about JazzPunk. I don't know, again, as you can see, the genre I don't fully understand. I mean, it's a adventure, pop art. I don't know. I have really no idea.
I'll be sure to tell him.
Okay, so we have to press A to sit down, which actually is E since I'm using the mouse and keyboard, since the gamepad does not work for me. Again, I don't know if this is a problem with the game or a problem with my computer or the fact that I have a thing. So we have to sit down, wait for the director, and now we can peruse the articles.
The director is ready for you.
Reader's Digestive Organs. Wetware Enthusiast Magazine. 13 Biosocket. Okay, so apparently we're robots, I guess. That's interesting. Playbot, yeah. So we're machines. We're robots. I didn't key into that last time. And also, I didn't explore over here. I wonder if there's anything over here that you can explore. No, it doesn't look like it. You can't even go through there. The game is actually completely wants you to explore as well, but this intro section does not have you do a great deal of exploration.
We've much business to discuss.
So we have to infiltrate the Soviet consulate, which seems like skyscrapers with Russian architecture fixed on top. There is a bit of a whoopee cushion there. I wonder what's going to happen once we sit down.
Basically, we need you to infiltrate the Soviet consulate. They've taken some of our important technology, and it's imperative that we get it back in the right hands. As per usual, here's your mission or subscription. Don't take too many. If you need me, I'll be in the wine cellar.
So, this man lives in what appears to be a subway train. So indeed we are in a subway tunnel. That's interesting. And once we take these pills, we actually go on the mission, but here's what the wine cellar looks like. And if you could just... I'll try to be quiet so that you could hear this sound effect that he's making. I think it's wonderful. He's also got a wine glass here, which he's got very dark purple wine. That's very interesting. I don't know what kind of wine that is. And like a 50s era desk lamp and, I don't know, computer monitor. What is this, actually? I actually never looked at this. Ah! Oh! Oh! We're eating the gum. That's pretty gross. That is pretty gross. I wonder if there's anything else that we could actually pick up, because I didn't actually find the gum last time. There seems to be a lot that you can do in this game that I may not have figured out. But anyway, here's our Raytheon Pharmaceutical Central Depot. We're going to take one capsule every mission, or until reality is sufficiently augmented. So we're taking some sort of crazy drug. And, like, I guess sort of like an adventure game, you pick up things, you put them in your inventory, and then you just use them. So we are now starting the mission in 3 seconds. And now we gotta get into the... Excuse me. Now we get into the full, idea of what the game is. So we're at the Soviet consulate, which was drawn to us before, or drawn on the chalkboard before, and as you can see, it's all 50s style, Cold War era, nuclear, atomic era artwork, and it's just gorgeous. I mean, I really think it's all gorgeous.
Do you have the MacGuffin? Come back when you've got the MacGuffin.
So this is a side quest. We actually need to deal with those pigeons as well. And, so that's a side quest that you could do in this general area. So we have to go in here, and in fact, if we go in there, we don't really need to do anything else outside. But we could just go walk around and explore, and the game is designed in such a way that, you know, it favors a person's desire to explore. So let's go explore. Oh god, there's people hiding behind trees. What happens if you go up to them? Oh, they're not really there in these 2D models of trees. That's interesting. But we could go around and talk to all the different weird secret agent people as well, and they each have different things to say, or some of them do anyway. Let's keep going. There's a pigeon, a weird-shaped pigeon that I... Oh, right, Wilhelm Scream guy. I completely forgot about that. I'm sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to drop you down the old, place. He does say he's okay, so at least there's that. Oh, and we have... I believe we've encountered a robo-hooker.
I'll calibrate your sensor for $1.
Well, that might be unnecessary. This is going to be a family-friendly show.
Am I turning you on?
Well, I think by the nature of me being a robot,
I'll reboot when I want.
Well, okay, you don't have to be so forceful.
You know, I tried online dating, but I couldn't find an impedance match.
So, yeah, that's a robo-hooker. I don't think that she has any, story relevance or, side quest relevance attached to her. We can come talk to this guy.
It's all about the jazz, man.
It's true, it is all about the jazz.
I got a partition. Goes like this. Diddle-bop, diddle-bop, doop-bop, doop-bop, dee. I got some upcoming gigs. Almost a terabyte. I love that. I record on that. Spare me a couple bits. Whoa, you crazy.
Yep, so I actually just stole a coin from that jazz-playing musician man. And I don't know actually what the coins are for, to be totally honest with you. Here's another person we can come talk to.
Take this degausser. Use it to scramble 3 carrier frequency pigeons. Hit each pigeon 3 times in order to degauss it.
So we have to go degauss some pigeons. And I'll show you what this does.
Nice try. My cranium is 90% lead.
Apparently that guy's cranium is 90% lead. So we could go degauss people.
Ooh, tickle.
Robo-hooker is into it. I kill people if I degauss them. So let's kill this whole crowd of people who like this jazz man. I wonder what happens if we kill the jazz man.
Whoa, you crazy.
I can't remember my name, is what he says. That guy's knocked over. We'll go degauss some pigeons. And I'll show you what happens once you complete that quest. Oh, isn't there another guy over here? There is.
I'm pretty sure he stole my laptop.
This character reminds me very much of the bad guy in Men in Black.
My jetpack's piece of crap.
It sounds exactly like the guy in Men in Black, right? You know what I'm talking about. What's his name? Oh god, I don't remember his name. Edgar. It's an Edgar suit. It's a man in an Edgar suit.
You gotta get your own peanut butter.
Apparently you gotta get your own peanut butter, which I agree. You know, you really shouldn't be sharing peanut butter. He just says the government, so I guess he's a normal old conspiracy theorist. And again, you see there's a little indicator on the top of how many pigeons we've degaussed, which I actually don't know what that means, but we are going to be degaussing some pigeons if we find them. Does this guy have anything to say to me? Oh no, I killed him by accident. Yeah, I forgot, the E button and the left click is the same thing. I've never hit that one, so it's Xerox Park, so I guess it just took a carbon copy of us. So that's interesting. I kill all these people because I can. I'll kill that little child who wears a tie. What kind of kid wears a tie? I wonder if I can degauss. Oh, I can!
My heart is broken.
Apparently I broke that man's heart. Sucks to be you, bro. Let's go explore over on this other side to see what's going on over here on the other side of this street. Now, of course, I'm sort of rushing through this, but there was a lot of... it took me a while to do this.
Shortly.
Is it? This seems like it's not a real milk truck. Yeah, indeed, it's definitely not a real milk truck. And also, he wants me to push him.
This is gonna be very bad for business.
I agree, cartoonish Jewish man. And now that there's no line, we can go right into the movie theater.
It's a what? It's a swing ring. It's a wing ring.
What's your problem?
It's a what? It's a swing ring.
Do you mind?
And now it's your favorite toy thing.
Jackass.
It's a what? It's a swing ring. A fun thing. And every
Dear God.
Dear God, indeed. And we've just watched our film. I don't know exactly what's going on with that film, but we did watch the film.
If you leave now, you've already paid your admission.
That's a good point. Yes, thank you, Usher Man. What are they playing here? Quadruple Indemnity, Johnny Pneumonia, Occult is My Password, The Big Sleep Mode. So these are all play on old movie titles. Okay, yeah, the same thing on the other side. Obviously, it's Double Indemnity is the first one. Oh, what's over here? Okay, nothing is going on over here. Again, we could just murder this person if we wanted to. You're dead. Oh, right. Apparently, this frog needs my help. He's trying to get free Wi-Fi from Starbucks with an X. But I dropped my password cracker on the road. So now we're playing Frogger. You see why I said it doesn't really make sense to totally call this game an adventure game? It is sorta. It is sort of an adventure game. But it's also sorta not, because now I'm playing Frogger, and it- oh, I'm gonna die, yeah. Definitely dead there. And now the frog has a cast on his arm and a swollen eye. So let's do Frogger again. Oh, okay, there we go. We're gonna get the password cracker. There we go. Now it would be- oh, no. Okay, well. We went down once more time. Alright, now both of his eyes are swollen and he's got a number of arm casts. Or leg casts, I suppose. I suppose everything that a frog has are legs. Do frogs have arms? Nah, I guess you only eat frog legs. But then again, I mean, you probably could eat frog arms. They probably just don't serve them. For whatever reason. Alright, we can make it to the other side now. Okay, I wouldn't make it to the other side because we can, but there's still another version of the frogs. I actually screwed this up a number of times. When he says please no more, he's got a number of bandages on him now. But now we'll successfully, oh goodness, allow this frog to get some Wi-Fi, luckily. So let's get this frog some Wi-Fi, because, you know, that's always important when you gotta crack the Wi-Fi. Actually, the Wi-Fi in Starbucks is free, isn't it? Oh, dicks. That's bad. Alright, hold on. Let's try this Frogger game one more time. He asks if I'm mad. Oh, God. Okay, we're still good. We're still good. We'll get this password cracker one of these days. That's bad. Okay, we worked it out. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. Oh, god damn it, it did it again! Where it gave me the double cars. He just says an ellipsis this time. Okay. We actually had it that one time, and then we gave it up because we didn't get to see the full frog. Okay, go, go, go. We got it! We got the password from Starbucks, friends! Okay, so now that we have succeeded, we have to go put the amphibian data visor on, which looks very much like RoboCop's eye piece. Let's go ahead and put it on. Now we have to collect 8 data packets to crack the network. And the way that we do this is by using our tongue. Oh! I blew up that balloon man, that sucks. But I could also hit these bunch of cans here, which miraculously appeared. Also, a person who has no saliva. No more hat either! And it played the little sound effect that they do in westerns when they shoot the hat off. Oh, that's wonderful. Alright, well, I closed that man's mail. Now he can mail his letter. That's good! It's good for him. Oh, there's a little kid with an ice cream cone. Nope, my ice cream. Yeah, that's right, you better cry, baby. Yeah, lay down. Lay down and cry. But obviously we need to get these data packets. Let's get the data packets to complete the mission. And I think we've achieved everything that we could do in this little frog amphibian vision. Oh, wait, no, there's still one more packet. There it is. He just wants a little privacy now that he has Starbucks Wi-Fi. Actually, where is the Starbucks? Because he says he's cracking the Starbucks Wi-Fi, and then... Whoa, who is this guy?
My name is Johnny, too.
Nice try.
Oh, God, I'm sorry, Johnny 2. I really should have... Oh! You're back.
My mother never taught me to speak and spell. I got an idea. Push this button.
Okay, I guess they wanted to show me that cool animation. Oh, who's this guy? I've actually never talked to this guy either.
Wait. Find the mailbox marked with chalk on the side. You'll receive further instructions from there. We are everywhere in underwear. No, wait. I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you. And then I'd have to resurrect you. Locate the mailbox marked with chalk.
Alright, so apparently we have to find the mailbox with chalk marked on the side. Now!
No way.
Is this the one with the chalk marked on the side? So I guess we're gonna go find the mailbox with chalk. There we go. There's the chalky mailbox.
In the park, sitting on a bench. Deliver this package to him.
Okay, so it seems to be some sort of bomb, so we should probably hurry up. So this is the MacGuffin, I guess, this guy was talking about. And you bounce around when you jump from a high distance. Excuse me, friend.
Have a seat, but locate the newspaper box marked with a piece of chewing gum.
Newspaper box marked with a piece of chewing gum. Alright, so you have to find a newspaper box with a chewing gum. This is a quest that I actually never did on my first run-through. Now, pretty much, I think you've seen what the game is sort of about. And I don't really need to go into it too much further, but I will say that this is a quest that I never did. Oh, here's the chewing gum box. They want me to... Oh, hey, we can open this up. Uneventful news day seizes a nation and the moon exploded. Interesting. Okay. But again, this is a quest that I actually never did personally. I never actually did this quest when on my first run-through. So, I mean, there's a bunch of things that you're gonna miss. Now, I don't know either how long this game is. Come here, pigeon. Alright, we degaussed the shit out of that pigeon. Look how degaussed he is. Actually, what is this? You drop a perfume bottle? Whoa, we jumped up with the perfume bottle. That seems to be wrong. Interesting. Alright. That, Robo Hooker prefers pheromones. That's interesting. Do we have gum? Oh, I think this is the one with gum.
You're almost there, Agent. Go to the Raytheon Motel. Knock on the door using the secret knock. Knock correctly, and you'll be let inside.
Alright, we have to go knock correctly. I'm really interested to see what's going to go on here. But again, like I said, I haven't played through the whole game. In fact, I haven't even gotten that much farther past this point because I don't want to really spoil it for myself. Now, I don't know exactly how long the game is, but I don't think that's entirely important. Oh, goodness. Were we let in? I think we were. I didn't actually...
Congratulations, you've made it.
Well, now what?
This carrier frequency pigeon possesses top secret information. We need you to smuggle it into the next level by any means necessary. Don't let us down. This trench coat's made of the finest bald eagle pelts. The cat is in the toilet. I repeat, the cat is in the toilet. This trench coat's made of the finest bald eagle pelts.
Okay, so apparently we have
Well
to take
done.
this pigeon with
We'll
us.
be keeping an eye on you.
I wonder if that means that we've successfully completed a side quest. I actually don't know. Again, I've never done this before, so I never actually completed that side quest. That's really interesting. So I guess there's multi-level quests that you can go through. It does seem to be level-based, and there actually do seem to be chapters as well. So you don't... It's not, like, super open world or anything like that. Let's degauss the shit out of this pigeon right now. There we go. Pigeon officially degaussed! And there's actually only one more pigeon that we have to do. And in fact, you know, I think that's probably going to be the last quest that I do. Well, let's degauss the pigeon. Let's go inside and do a little bit of the main quest, and then we'll end her there, because, well, first we have to find the pigeon, which is the main problem.
Oh my goodness.
Where is this pigeon at? Obviously, just yell it out if you see the pigeon on the screen, and I'll be able to hear you. Also, you can walk up to any of these doors, but you're not actually able to... Can I go up over here? We specialize in laundering your stolen goods. Okay, well, at least they let that be known, right? There's the pigeon. And I degauss the shit out of you, pigeon friend. Yeah, you got degaussed. So our degausser gun actually went away now, so now we can't use that as we would have liked. Circumflex apartments, this seems kind of cool. Closed for salmon spawning season. Anyway, let's go back to the man with the degauss gun and complete our mission. And then we will have, well, complete another mission, I guess. There's a degauss pigeon right there. I wonder if there's anything to do in this garbage can. Yep, there is. JazzPunk Nintendo Entertainment System cartridge. That's pretty cute. Again, I've never done that before, so I never did this.
Thanks for collecting the pigeons. This is my Mima's secret pigeon pot pie recipe. Please wait while they bake.
So now we're baking pigeons into a pot pie of some sort by throwing them into a
Just
microwave.
like Mima used to make. I have 4th degree burns all over my entire face. It burns.
So, we just burned that poor man's face. And we also have a perfume, which is probably good for a smelly homeless guy. Or it'll just make all the pigeons want to bang him. That's good too. So now we've, I guess, officially used all... Oh, and we just got some pigeon poop on us. Well, let's take another pheromone spray. Why not? Might as well keep it. So we got some pigeon poop on our face. And I think we might have actually... done all that we needed to do. So let's do a little bit of the main quest line here. So we walk into the communist headquarters.
I'm afraid you don't have appointment. I'm sorry, I cannot allow you access.
And what happens if we go to this guy?
You have insufficient security clearance. I'm afraid I must ask you off premises.
So we can't actually get in. This Russian security guard is going to... Oh, he actually can't even jump over. That's funny. I didn't know you could even jump on. But we can't actually... Oh, I didn't look at this. Temporal shifting decriminalized. Time had celebrate by going back in time. Megacorp CEO declares Uno. That's good. That's very good. I didn't actually read that. Oh, this plant apparently is a political prisoner. What about this plant? He's nothing. He's a nobody. So we have to somehow get past the guards here. How do we do this? Well, let's read this sign. Apparently, at 12 o'clock, it's lunchtime. At 4:15, they have a session of communist plotting. 6 p.m. is vodka and biscuits. And 7:45 is potato sack race. So that's always good. So we actually somehow have the ability to control the clock with our wonderful hand. So let's set it to lunchtime. Oh, and all of a sudden, the workers outside move, and apparently our hand is just a finger pointing on a stick. Apparently this Terminator guy's watching me. So let's go out here. So the it's now lunchtime for these workers. I wonder what happens if you talk to them.
Ah, the friggin' bitmap bit me.
The bitmap bit you.
Sometimes at night, if I listen hard enough, I can hear the system clock.
So we all appear to be inside of a computer, it seems like. I'm not exactly sure where this game totally takes place, but let's go ahead and continue on in the game using the window washers levitatotron. I don't know what these are actually called. A scaffolding? It's a scaffolding. And then we have now entered into, well, we're going to do a combat roll, yeah, and get a cool sound effect. And now we've entered into the top secret communist consulate, and there's a number of things that I could show you that we can do in this place that's really cool, like for instance this, where you go into this weird freaky computer dimension. There's also the ability to go on this copier and make a, put our butt on there. Yeah, there we go, put our butt on the copier. Excellent. And then pick up the butt picture, and then go to this thing.
Welcome back, Dr. Buckley.
So that wasn't gonna allow you to walk through there if you didn't have that picture of your butt. But when you use the picture of your butt, obviously it uses facial recognition to understand that you are, of course, Dr. Butley, the buttliest man the world's ever known. So anyway, this is JazzPunk. I think 30 minutes is more than sufficient to show you what this game's all about. It's beautiful and hilarious. I find it very funny. And I just kind of showed you through the game a little bit here in this checkout video. In fact, this video could have been 15 minutes long, and I didn't really want to show you too much, but I showed you about as far as I got into the game personally. And I think that's just enough, so you get a general idea of what JazzPunk is. So, you can find the game on Steam. The link is down below in the description. Actually, all of the relevant links will be down below, like Adult Swim Games, and the developer's website, and maybe their Twitter, I don't know, all the different things that you could possibly go to. And this is JazzPunk. It's on Steam right now. And I'd say, like, 100% go pick this up. It is great. It is great, and I cannot wait to beat it on my own, which, in retrospect, you know, perhaps not the best choice of words. I wish to continue playing through this game on my own and enjoy it. Anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. This is a checkout video on JazzPunk. We do this series semi-infrequently, so if this is your first time watching a checkout video, know that we do it all the time. If you're a developer and you would like to have your game featured on checkout, then go ahead and shoot me an email. It's in the About section of my channel for business inquiries and whatnot. And this has been JazzPunk. We're going to do another checkout video very soon. It's actually already recorded. So, yeah. We are definitely going to do another one very soon. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. This has been JazzPunk. Again, if I could further reiterate, I love this game. It's really good. I think it's really good. But also, you can kind of tell what I mean by it doesn't really have a genre. It's sort of an adventure game, because as you can see, you know, I had to move the clock in order to get the workers to leave, and I had to put my butt on the copier and put that in front of the facial recognition scanner. But I really don't know a way to place this, but the best I could say is probably an adventure game. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. This has been Alpaca Patrol doing JazzPunk. I love you all. You're beautiful, beautiful people. This is Alpaca Patrol signing out. Peace, fools.